The Apple Watch Series 7 is officially available today, and for those who pre-ordered last week, you should be getting your units in hopefully today. We just got ours in, and if you're looking for a drastic change from the Series 6, well, you're probably going to be a bit disappointed. But for everyone else with a potentially older watch, this might be worth the potential upgrade. So let's talk about what's different, and it might not look like it at first, but once you put it next to some of the older watches, you'll notice that the first major change is this larger display. The displays were made larger by basically reducing the bezels or the border of the watch and really pushing that display all the way to the edge, with some text even spilling around it. The UI also takes advantage of all this extra space, with a few new watch faces that kind of show this off pretty well as the ability to see more text. Some of the buttons for specific apps have been redesigned to show you more options across the system, basically, and there's even a full-size keyboard available for when you're replying to messages. Now, the full-sized keyboard might sound nice, but it is kind of hard to type on still. But the fact that it's a swipe gesture keyboard actually saves this because it makes it so much better in my opinion. The watch does come with an always-on display that Apple says is now 70% brighter indoors than the previous model, but I don't know. You tell me if you think that that difference is really showing up here on camera, and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Apple also claims that this is the most durable watch they have ever built with a new crack-resistant glass, and is also IP6X certified against dust for the first time, while also maintaining its swim-proof WR50 water resistance rating. I'm not entirely sure how to test out this whole new glass and durability thing, but aside from breaking the watch, which I'm not going to do, so maybe somewhere down the line I can update this video and kind of do a follow-up about how well it's holding up compared to some of my older watches and if it's more prone to scratches or not. Now, as far as other design changes go, these two are a bit minor, but apparently the design is a bit more rounded than before. I mean, I can see it a little bit here. I'm not entirely sure how well this is also going to show off on camera. I mean, there is a small difference, but it's nothing eye-opening or drastic. It is also pretty thick compared to last year's, but again, not something that's like mind-boggling. I guess if you're comparing it to some of the leaks and renders that we were expecting this new generation to look like, squared off, well, that's obviously not the case. Apple just gave us an even more rounded watch than ever before. The sizes are also different. Again, it's minor. You're increasing from 40 millimeters to 41 millimeters and 44 to 45 millimeters. And that's really hard to notice any difference here. The bands are also different, but they're not, because 40 and 44 millimeters will still work with the corresponding models. So there's really nothing to worry about here as far as the size difference. Now, we do also get faster charging with the Series 7, now thanks to this new charging cable in the box that plugs into a USB-C power brick. Now, the USB-C power brick does need to be at least 18 watts, but Apple does claim that you can charge from 0 to 80% in about 45 minutes, and only 8 minutes of charge provides 8 hours of sleep tracking for those that sleep with their watch. There you go, you get a little bit of extra juice quickly so that you can go ahead and sleep and get that tracking in. Other than that, this is where all of the differences stop, at least when you're comparing to the Series 6. The watch does come with an S7 chip, which is technically different, but not really because it's based off of the Series 6 CPU, and so performance might not be any different at all. And then you do get all of the great health features like the updated heart rate sensor that was found in the Series 6, the ability to check your blood oxygen levels, take an ECG, etc. Now, the watch does come in a few different colors like Midnight, Starlight, green, blue, and product red aluminum options, and we're actually using the Starlight here in this video, and it is the Nike version. And then you have more neutral color options like gold, graphite, and space black for the stainless steel and some of the titanium models. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you looking to upgrade your watch to a Series 7? Would you like to see us put the 7 against an older model? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Now, the watch lineup looks like $199 for the Series 3. Again, I wouldn't recommend that unless maybe you're someone who is very young and you're getting your first smartwatch, or maybe you are just getting your first smartwatch and you don't need anything crazy. Then I guess the Series 3 might be a good cost-effective option. There's also the Apple Watch SE, which in my opinion is probably the watch for the masses. It is a great entry-level option. It's cheaper than the Series 7, and it doesn't come with all of those features that if you're not into and you don't need, then maybe you could just stick with the SE. And we made a whole video outlining the differences between the SE and the Series 7, so you can click the card here in the corner to check that video out. Me personally, the Series 7 is the best Apple Watch you can get, but that might not be necessary for everyone. If you're looking at a Series 4 or even a 5, it could definitely be worth the upgrade. If you have a Series 6, you can just skip that one. That's kind of my quick little breakdown, but we can go ahead and do another video. Let me know in the comments down below what you might want to see. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.